When you first have thoughts about relocating to a new city, it can be difficult seeing yourself moving away from everything that you know and moving to a new city. You will find yourself trying to make sense of your upcoming move and why you should relocate. In this video, I'll be giving you a local perspective on why I enjoy living in Las Vegas and what makes life here so enjoyable. After watching this video, you'll be able to decide if any of the reasons that I highlight are also important for you to consider before you relocate here. Las Vegas is a city that so many people recognize as the entertainment capital of the world. And after living here since 2019, being the entertainment capital of the world is one of the reasons why I enjoy living in Las Vegas. I simply love having so many different entertainment options here. This includes live shows, sports, restaurants, and nightlife. You simply don't think of Las Vegas without thinking about entertainment. I know for me, when I relocated to Las Vegas, I was moving to a city that has something to do every day of the week. This is because living in Las Vegas is living in a city that has a 24/7 lifestyle. Before living in Las Vegas, I used to live in Orlando, Florida for about 3.5 years, and I used to think that that was the entertainment capital of the world, but now that I've been in Las Vegas for 5 years, it's not even close. I say this because Las Vegas really does operate around the clock and there really is no shutdown time. On any given day, you can visit the Las Vegas Strip and go to live shows, top-rated restaurants, and even sporting events. As a local here in Las Vegas, almost any place that I want to visit is open late. And this is something that I really enjoy about living in Las Vegas because it doesn't matter whether I want an early start or a late ending, there's always something for me to do. The biggest attraction everyone is talking about right now in Las Vegas is the MSG Sphere. What the Sphere essentially is a giant LED screen that is covered in multiple LED light bulbs and is home for concerts, large immersive experiences, as well as potentially some sporting events. U2 was the first opening act of the MSG Sphere, and they also have another show called The Postcard from Earth. This show takes you inside what it looks like to live on Earth and immerses you into the experience as if you were actually there. I'm going to go see this show in a couple weeks in November, and I'm excited to see not only the production of the show, but also the venue and all the different immersive experiences that are available. Coming from a sports background, I've always loved living in places where I can watch sports on any given day of the week. And speaking of sports, right here in Vegas, we have the Las Vegas Golden Knights, who were last year's Stanley Cup champions, as well as the 2023 back-to-back WNBA champion, the Las Vegas Aces. We also have the Las Vegas Raiders, who play inside another billion-dollar facility, who is also going to be hosting this year's upcoming Super Bowl. Me personally, I'm hoping we get an NBA team in the future with all the different talks that are going on about expansion. I grew up as an athlete, so living in a sports town is a huge factor for my lifestyle. And if we get an NBA team here in Las Vegas, I'm gonna fall even more in love with this city. I forgot to mention that baseball is also on the way here, with the Oakland Athletics making the decision to relocate to Las Vegas as well. They currently have plans to tear down the Tropicana Casino and build their new sports facility complex right there on the Strip. Las Vegas is a legit sports town, and there's no denying that. One thing that I do want to mention that many non-Las Vegas residents forget to realize is many locals here in Las Vegas do not spend that much time on the Strip, even though that's one of the more popular places to be in Las Vegas. A big reason for that is because of all the traffic and the tourist scene, and especially because of right now with F1 getting ready for their big race next month. F1 has been creating a lot of chaos on the Strip with all the repaving of the roads as well as building of the grandstands for the race next month, and it's causing a lot of visitors as well as locals to get frustrated about how long it takes to get around on the Strip. A big joke in Las Vegas that a lot of people say is our state flower is a traffic cone. But if you drive down the Strip today, you'll see twice as more cones, and people make even more of a joke about this. I know me personally, along with a lot of other locals, we can't wait for the F1 race to be over so things can get back to a little bit of normalcy on the Strip. When it comes to the lifestyle for locals in Las Vegas, I personally enjoy having so many different options available. A few things that I enjoy doing are going hiking, concerts, as well as going to a few different shows. With Las Vegas being surrounded by 6 different mountains, it's really easy to get out and be in the outdoor nature. There's also Mount Charleston, which is a short drive away from the city, where you can get out during the wintertime and enjoy the snow. Right now in Las Vegas, my favorite show is O by Cirque du Soleil. This show has so much work that was put into it, and you really start to appreciate all the talent from the actors and the stunt people that you see when you watch the show. This entire show that you experience is done inside a gigantic swimming pool. I definitely think this is one of the best shows in Las Vegas just because of the difficulty that it takes to put on that production. I've also had the opportunity to see some pretty cool concerts here in Las Vegas, like Maroon 5, Kendrick Lamar, and as well as Beyonce. And the reason why I get to do this in Las Vegas is many tours that are happening for different artists, they always stop in Las Vegas. Some of your favorite artists even have residencies where they're doing shows weekly here in Las Vegas. A few popular residencies that are going on right now here in Las Vegas are Adele, Katy Perry, as well as Usher. Living in Las Vegas is all about options. You will always have options in Las Vegas, especially when it comes to food. And this brings me to my next reason why I enjoy living in Las Vegas, the food and the restaurants. The food options in Las Vegas cater to all demographics, and you can find literally anything that you're looking for here in Las Vegas. You can find any type of Asian food you're looking for, Caribbean, African, Cuban, you name it, Las Vegas has a restaurant for you. I'm a huge fan of trying new food in Las Vegas, and right now brunch is my hot spot. The best place that I enjoy going to for brunch right now in Las Vegas is a place called Court Cafe. They serve some of the best catfish and grits, strawberry shortcake pancakes, as well as French toast that I've ever had. They originally started as a restaurant back in Los Angeles, and once they started doing very well, they decided to expand here to Las Vegas. So if you're ever in Las Vegas and you're looking for a good brunch place, I definitely recommend trying Court Cafe. There's literally great restaurants all over Las Vegas, and that's what's gonna make living here so enjoyable. You have so many food options. If I wanted to have a more upscale dinner, one of my favorite places that I'm definitely gonna always go to is Villa Azor at the Palazzo. This is a coastal Mediterranean inspired restaurant that is an absolute party. They have a DJ on the weekends and they always have a good time when you're there. A really big thing that's starting to make its footprint here in Las Vegas is the concept of food halls. This is being done in so many different areas of Las Vegas, and it's a great idea because it gives residents the opportunity to experience multiple different types of cuisines at one given setting. The newest food hall concept is on the southwest part of the city, and it's a place called the Uncommons. This is a combination of retail as well as dining with multiple options to choose from. And opening right across the street is the new Stations Casino Durango Resort, which is opening with their own food hall concept. And I think the coolest thing about the Durango food hall concept is all of the restaurants that are inside the Durango Casino are all restaurants that are local here in Las Vegas. I really like this idea because it puts those local mom and pop businesses at the forefront versus larger corporations. You can expect the Durango Casino to open next month, and it's for sure gonna make its imprint on the Las Vegas local valley. Earlier in this video, I talked about Las Vegas being the entertainment capital of the world, so I'm curious to know, what's the best show or concert that you've ever been to in Las Vegas? Comment below your favorite show or concert that you got the chance to experience. Another reason why I enjoy living in Las Vegas is because of the natural beauty that surrounds the city. Even though Las Vegas is known for all their bright lights, hotels, as well as casinos, what is often kept a secret is the natural beauty that is sitting right outside the Las Vegas Valley. The options for outdoor recreation in Las Vegas are endless. You can visit places like Red Rock, the Valley of Fire, or even Lake Mead. Red Rock is just a short drive away from the Red Rock Hotel and Casino in Summerlin, where you can visit for a day pass for $20, or you can buy a yearly pass for $50. Here at Red Rock, you can hike, rock climb, ride a bike, or even ride a horseback. The Valley of Fire is a little over an hour drive northeast of Las Vegas, and there you can go see some of the most amazing formations of rocks that you've ever seen. When you visit here, you'll feel like you just stepped into Jurassic Park. The rock formations here, as well as the views, are simply incredible, and you get to see live animals as well. To get inside the Valley of Fire, it's gonna cost Nevada residents $10 or $15 if you're not a resident. Now, if you wanna stay local and be around some water, you do have access to get to Lake Mead. You can do water activities at Lake Mead like boating, fishing, kayaking, and even wakeboarding. There's also several waterfront restaurants that you can enjoy lunch or dinner at. When you think of it, Las Vegas has a close proximity to other great places as well. The Grand Canyon South Rim is just a short drive away from Las Vegas, as well as Zion National Park in Utah. I also had the chance to fly with Maverick helicopters through the Grand Canyon, and it was one of the most amazing views as well as experience that you can imagine when you're looking at the Grand Canyon. We got to fly literally inside the Grand Canyon with some amazing views, and we ended up landing on top of a hilltop and having champagne toast. I highly recommend this experience for one of the best views you'll ever see of the Grand Canyon. A few years ago, I got the chance to visit Zion National Park in Utah with some family, and I really enjoyed myself. I didn't get the chance to stay that long because it was a day turnaround trip, but I do want to go back to Zion and visit a hike that is specifically a walk through a river that is about waist high, and you walk all the way through the hike through the river. I do think it's a pretty cool experience, but I will have to do some convincing with my fiance on getting her to do a hike through a river with water up to her waist. I also think one of the best things about me living in Las Vegas is I have easy access to Los Angeles with a 3.5-hour drive or a quick 45-minute flight if I wanted to go back home. I think proximity as well as outdoor amenities available are what makes Las Vegas a great place for you to call home. By the way, if you're new to my channel and we haven't met before, my name is Chris Brown and I'm a real estate advisor with Simply Vegas. Here on my channel, I help you find your new home whether you're a local or relocating from somewhere else. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, click the bell, and if you happen to be watching on a TV, scan the QR code on the screen. If you would like to speak with me directly, you can reach out to me by using my contact information linked in the description below. When I relocated to Las Vegas, I was on my way out of the sports industry after working for organizations like the Golden State Warriors, the Orlando Magic, as well as the University of Central Florida. What I knew about Las Vegas was that there were several job opportunities available, but I just had to make sure I was finding the right one for me. Knowing this, I knew that Las Vegas was going to be a good place for me to relocate because of all the different economic opportunities available. And this is the next reason why I enjoy living in Las Vegas, the economic opportunities available. When you live in Las Vegas, you're living in a city with several booming industries in multiple major sectors like hospitality and tourism, technology, healthcare, real estate, as well as construction. The tourism and hospitality industry has always been the backbone of Las Vegas, with so many different casinos, resorts, as well as restaurants. With the significant population growth that we have been seeing in Las Vegas over the last few years, healthcare is starting to be a major factor in the city. The demand for medical professionals like doctors, nurses, as well as office administrators has been booming in Las Vegas because of the demand of population. In recent years, Las Vegas has also experienced a tech boom with companies like Amazon as well as Google making their footprint known in the city. The booming real estate and construction sector in Las Vegas has seen a growth because of the population increase over the last few years. This real estate boom in Las Vegas has created job opportunities for architects, construction workers, real estate agents, as well as property managers. And with the constant development of residential as well as commercial spaces, you'll continue to see a demand for these professionals. As a real estate advisor living in a city with so many new developments, it definitely has contributed to my growth as an agent, because the best place to work in real estate is an area where people want to live. Majority of the clients that I work with on a day-to-day basis are relocating from areas like California, Utah, Arizona, and coming to Las Vegas. There's a huge demand for people wanting to relocate as well as live in Las Vegas, and this has played a huge impact on my ability to continue helping families as well as young professionals. I do think if I were to be doing real estate in a smaller city or a city that people are not necessarily relocating to, it would have affected the success that I've had in real estate thus far. Living in Las Vegas is the best part about being in real estate, because no matter what, there's always going to be people relocating here to Las Vegas for a more affordable lifestyle. Before continuing on to the next reason why I enjoy living in Las Vegas, I wanted to share with you a fun fact about Las Vegas that many people do not know. Many people have heard about Lake Mead because of the water drought, but did you know that there's actually an abandoned city below Lake Mead? All the way at the bottom of Lake Mead, there's a city called St. Thomas that was buried with 60 feet of water back in the 1930s in order to build Lake Mead. And since we have been in a drought for a few years now, if you go to Lake Mead, you can still see some of the remaining parts of that town if the water levels dip too low. That's a little Vegas history lesson for you. When I relocated to Las Vegas, I quickly realized how big this city really is. There's a footprint with so many different communities all over the city that make Las Vegas so big. That's why the next reason why I enjoy living in Las Vegas are the unique residential communities. The city of Las Vegas is broken up into several master plan as well as smaller communities that make up most of the valley. If you look to areas like Henderson, this is going to be a large city that has several master plan communities that make up that large city. I recently did a comparison video about Las Vegas versus Henderson, and you can watch that video by clicking on the card on the screen. When it comes to the city of Las Vegas, one of the most popular areas to live in is a community called Summerlin. This community is located on the western part of Las Vegas and is a suburban neighborhood known for its family-friendly atmosphere. Residents in Summerlin have access to outdoor activities, upscale shopping and dining, all within a short drive away from the busier parts of Las Vegas. Summerlin makes up a large part of the Las Vegas area and is one of the best master plan communities to live in. They have so many different amenities and attractions available for residents, making it easier to navigate and get around. If you take a look at this map, you see how Summerlin is broken up. You have Summerlin North, Summerlin South, and Summerlin West. I think if you are looking to get in Summerlin for the best price, you should be looking in Summerlin West, because that is where they are still currently developing the most. Henderson is actually the second largest city in Nevada with a population of over 322,000 residents. It features a combination of residential neighborhoods, commercial areas, as well as many retirees. Henderson is looked at as a more quiet suburban neighborhood that still has access to the entertainment options in Las Vegas. The thing most people enjoy about Henderson is how spaced out it is and the elevated lifestyle that you can live when you're in Henderson. I always enjoy driving through Henderson because they have some of the best views you could possibly imagine and several food options. When I first moved to Las Vegas, I was living on the north part of town and I got to experience what life was like there as a local. North Las Vegas is another fast-growing community with affordable housing options as well as several new construction projects. The first home that I bought in Las Vegas was in North Las Vegas, and it was a new construction project. This was an attractive area for me to buy because I saw so so many young families as well as professionals. It also is a large economic hub with various industries as well as job opportunities. Right now I live in Summerlin, and I feel like this is my favorite community that I've lived in Las Vegas. I'm centrally located and I have access to 2 major freeways as well as Target, Sam's Club, and other retail shopping options. Red Rock Casino is also a short drive away. I think what I love most about my neighborhood is the peace and quiet. I rarely have issues in my neighborhood with noise or people just simply acting out. I also have the luxury of owning a pool, which has been a key factor in enjoying the warm weather here in Las Vegas. I think living in this community has definitely spoiled me because I don't have to go anywhere more than 10 minutes away to get any amenity that I'm looking for. I think if I could relocate to anywhere else in Las Vegas, it would be the Henderson Hills, but right now I'm comfortable with where I am. For more videos about relocating to Las Vegas or Henderson, check out one of the other videos on the screen. I appreciate you all watching. I'll see you on the next one.